Okay, this is a reading where basically you guys decide about the question. Okay, this is a reading where you guys decide the questions. We didn't get. It's my first time doing it, and I don't know how this reading will go because I've never seen anybody do a reading like this, where you guys decide the questions to ask. So let's just say, hey, I'm the first one that made this, but I really wanted like a bunch of people to like put questions down that they wanted the collective to want to know. I did have a few people here who participated in it, but at the end of this reading, if you guys want to add anything to this, I do have like 8 more spots. But I'm going to start this off with a collective reading because we don't have enough questions from individuals. So if you like this reading, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this video. I do have a super chat goal. If anybody wants to add a question at the end of it, I'm only going to charge like $2 a question. If you want to add anything for the collective to know, maybe that could be a sneaky way of getting your questions in. It'll be $2 after the 8 others that come in. Anyway, if this goes well, we will do this a couple times a month, right? Maybe a couple times. All right, so I'm gonna start it off with a collective reading for everybody. So everybody in this room, collectively, how's your person feeling about you? Collectively, everybody in this room, how's your person feeling about you? Remember to put your questions down that you think the collective might want to know. And put it down, man. Put it down because we have like 8 more spots. So you can get 2 questions per person. So put it down. So what you want the collective to know. Okay. So how's your person feel about you? How's your person feeling about you right now? Collective. How's your person feeling about you? Wow. They're being very closed off right now. They're not saying much. Okay. Okay. Wow. Wow. Collective. I don't know what's been going on, but your person wants to invest in you. All up rights to um they want to put energy into you. They want to invest in you. They miss you. I mean, they want to put equal give and take in here. They want stability, collective. They want stability. Wow. Wow. You have all the pinnacle cards up right. They want stability. Thank you, Karen, for the 999. Wow. That's awesome. Why do they want stability with you so bad? Because they feel like you're releasing them or you're detaching from them. You're no longer like under their spell, collective. You're no longer under their spell anymore. It's true. You're not. I know some of y'all think that you are because you're putting yourself there. But honestly, I feel like some of y'all checked out a long time ago. You're just waiting for the drama to start. And the reason why I say that you think that, because look, the King of Swords ain't fooled. Oh, sorry, I got the TV on. Sorry. The King of Swords ain't fooled, you know? So I just think that a lot of y'all already knew what was coming in this situation, and you made the best decision that you can make for yourself at that time. How they feeling about you? How they feeling about you? They feel like you're mad at them. They don't trust you though. They don't trust your movements. They don't trust your motives. Something about you they don't trust. But they know you're mad at them. They feel a sense from you that there's a bit of instability with you. They feel, okay? So they feel like they understand that you're mad. They feel instability with you. I'm getting here them wanting to make it right with you. I feel like they want to step it up, collective, because they don't no longer want to fight. If there's conflict between y'all, they want to stop the conflict. They want to stop the conflict. They also want to let you know there's nobody else there. There's nobody else that they want but you. I'm telling you, that message may be coming from them. If this is a situation that's involving others, if other people are mingling in your relationship, family members, kids, I feel like they're gonna be choosing love over that. So I feel like they're gonna be making things right with you despite that. But at the end of the day, they do feel like, I don't know, they don't trust you when it comes down to how much you feel about them. See, now it's flipping around. They feel you being standoffish, not moving forward with them, but I feel like they want to communicate with you. So let's go ahead and move on to their emotions. I pulled a lot of cards, so this could be any sign. And it's the collective, so that makes sense. Okay. How do they feel about you emotionally? You motivate them. If they're a water sign that you're dealing with, collective, you inspire them, you motivate them, you make them feel that life is worth living. You make them feel energetic. You give them a purpose. I'm not saying that from an egotistical point of view, but I'm just saying that you would motivate them. You just bring life to the situation for them. Collective, I won't let you down, health. So I feel like health definitely affects them when you guys are not together. They start eating unhealthy or they do unhealthy things because you're not there. Messages of love and rejection. I feel like if they feel like they were to send you a text, send you a message of love, that you would reject them. You wouldn't want to listen to it. They feel like you're just that angry with them. Maybe you've already rejected them. Okay? I can't do this. This person is feeling like you came closer than anyone. And they feel they can't do this. The thought of being without you hurts. You're mine. I'm sorry. They're so sorry. You're theirs. Okay? So we're going to start answering these questions. All right, we're going to move up to the top. We got Miss Honey. So she wants to know, we already answered that. So how does your pet feel about you? How does your pet feel about you? That's what she asked. We're gonna answer it. Oh, we'll just leave that there because we didn't have to be in. Your pet feels like you're not ignoring them, like you're very attentive to them. Your pet might be going through some shit. Okay. Your pet feels like you're very attentive to them. I feel like your pet wants you not to be so attentive to them. I feel like they want some like downtime because they're going through some things. So they might want some time to themselves. Yeah, they're trying to get over something that they're stressed out about. So your pet really just wants to be left alone for right now. Maybe giving it a little bit too much attention. So they want your pet to your pet wants you to calm down with all that. All right. Stop being so attentive. Let them fucking breathe. Stop bringing them in your bed every night. Okay? They're tired of it. Okay. Next question is from Duvall. Will they come back? Maybe they're tired of you moping and crying. They just want to be left alone. Okay. Will he come back? He's hurt by it. Okay. Well, okay. This is for people who are dealing with a male. Will he come back? Your male person is hurt and they feel unstable and they're thinking negatively about your connection. Honestly, they're gonna feel like honestly like you ain't worth a goddamn. They're gonna be so mad at your ass, but at the end of the day, they're gonna come back and talk to you again. But they're gonna go through an angry period, okay, if you're dealing with a man. Okay. Alright, so we'll move on to the third question. What do you need to know about your kids? What do we need to know about your kids? How are your kids feeling about you? Your kids are feeling like you're not giving them enough attention. They want more attention from you. Okay, they feel like you're in and out. Okay, if you got a kid, they feel like you're in and out. You're not stable with them. They feel like you're being emotionally distant with them and you've been very closed off with your kids. They feel like you're closed off. Why do they feel like you're closed off? They feel like you want to have a good time. You've been focusing on your own shit and improving your own self. And so y'all need to be better parents. Give your kids some attention. I know some of y'all are so focused on these relationships. You got kids. You gotta pay attention to. All right, so don't neglect your kids. All right, so let's move on to what's coming in. What's coming in for the collective in the next 6 months? What's coming in for the collective in the next 6 months? What's coming in for the collective in the next 6 months? You're gonna be feeling a lot better. I feel like in the summertime, you're gonna be feeling a lot better. Collective by the summer. You may in the summertime. What's this? What's Ada Wands about? You may lose interest in talking to someone, and you might end up in a new relationship just for it not to go anywhere. You might end up in you might end up in a relationship that you think is going to be great, and it ends up not going great in the summertime. Anything good coming in for the collective? What's good coming in for the collective? Somebody's going to be trying to forgive you. Somebody that you ignored. They want to be with you. There's some past person going to be trying to come out for forgiveness after taking a break. Okay. They actually have been like snooping around, sneaking on your stuff too. All right. Next question. We already named it. We already said, for those people who are dealing with the Aries, Karen asked this question. Thank you, Karen, for your super chat. If y'all are dealing with the Aries, why are they silent with you? If y'all are dealing with the Aries, why are they silent with you? Because they're looking for something better? Do they love you? Yes. But they're trying to get over you. I feel like they want to get back out there because they feel like this is wishy-washy. Will they be back? If they do come back, I don't see them sticking around for long. This Aries, okay? And watch out. Make sure. I don't know. I just feel like they're going to be out there, okay? All right, Michelle. She asked for the collective. Is living together or marriage in my future? Is living together or marriage in the future for y'all who are living together with somebody? Is marriage possible in the future? I feel like no. But then I feel like, I don't know, it's a 50-50. What's the reason why y'all won't get married? Maybe somebody feels left out, thrown out, or maybe there may be money issues, or it's just not growing. Not a wish fulfillment would be the reason why it doesn't happen, but it's a 50-50 ball with that. How would you know that you shouldn't get married to them? I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. They're not like talking about that. It may be feeling like it may not happen. Okay. But we're just talking about right now. Okay. Um, Yolanda, what's gonna happen in the next 24 hours? What's gonna happen in the next 24 hours with you and your lover collective? What's gonna happen in the next 24 hours with you and your lover collective? We don't have no super chats, yo. Y'all, come on, put some super chats down. We're answering all these free questions. All right, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen in this 24 hours? 24 hours, I see them like making up with you, but still being like standoffish. Why? If they make up with you, they still might think it's your fault. Family might be involved or friends might be involved with their decision to treat you that way. Okay. That's too direct of a question. All right. Is there any surprise people who come in January? Any new people that come in here? Some wishy-washy person who loves you is coming in only because they feel left out by you, only because you pull back your energy. They could be a Leo, a Taurus, or that in their chart. Okay, the next question is, we'd like to move house. I don't know what that means. Is my current personal? Okay, is your current person the one? Yeah, if you have a past with them, 6 months or more, yes. If you have drama with them, yes. Has it been growing since y'all been having the drama? And you guys are able to get over the dramas? Yes. Okay. Well, I think we got everybody. We got everybody. So that's the reading. Okay, we have one more. Well, that's a personal question. That's a personal question. If anybody wants to add a personal question to this read because it is about y'all, and I'm going to give y'all a discount. Okay, it's $5 a super chat. If you want to ask a personal question at the end of this reading, it's $5 a super chat. That's a discount for y'all because this reading is really about y'all. So it's not about me charging full price, but I'm only going to take like five of them if anybody wants to do that. Okay. But and make sure you have your question. Make sure you get the super chat that has a question, that you can put your question in the super chat. It's $5. Okay. I'll give y'all like 3 minutes if y'all want to do that, or not 3 minutes, or maybe like a minute. We should have one within a minute. I mean, it's $5, so if any, people want to put in their question within that $5, we'll see how many people want to do that, and then I'll close this reading out because we got a lot of questions done. Like I said, we're gonna be doing a lot more of these. If this does very well, where you guys ask the questions and I answer them, and it's the first come first serve. So, because a lot of times I don't know what questions to ask for a collective. So, someone said, "Do you see a house move?" Okay, that's a good question. Let me answer that. What's a house move coming in for the collective? Is there any house moves coming in for the collective? Why? Why is that there? If you want things to happen for you to move into a house, you got to be more productive. You got to be more productive. Okay? More productive. You can't be lazy. You got to be about your grind, and you can move into a house. I'm telling you. Okay? It's $5. Okay. Pasinga is $5 a super chat for if you want a personal question answered. It's $5 a super chat. Okay? That's the cheapest I've ever been on this channel. Okay, $5 a super chat. If you can't afford that, go work at McDonald's. Okay. Okay. Karen says, "Will there be a renewal or a fresh start with the Aries?" I feel like there will be a new start between you and the Aries, but they're still gonna have resentment. They're still gonna be holding on to something they don't forgive, that they're not willing to forgive. They're still gonna be holding to something they're not willing to forgive, and that's the problem. But they will be back with you just for the fact is that they don't want to hurt anymore. But they're still gonna be holding on resentment. Well, how would that last between y'all? What's the outcome? I see it like starting over from the beginning and having to prove yourself all over again, trying to work this out. Okay. All right. Second question is me and Scorpio going to get back together? Are you and Scorpio going to get back together? Are you and Scorpio going to get back together? Yes. And it's going to grow too. It's going to get better when you guys get back together. Why? Because they had time to think about it. So yeah, you and a Scorpio are going to get back together. Okay. God, people, it's $5 a question now because we already answered all the free stuff. So if you want a personal question getting done, it is a $5 super chat. That's less than the cost of a Big Mac. Okay, less is less than the Big Mac. So if you want a question answered, it's $5 super chat. I'll wait another minute. If nobody puts one in, then I'm gonna get off of here. All right, half the cost of a Big Mac. Hell, a double cheeseburger costs just as much as a $5 reading. Come on. So yeah, Cat A is laughing. Hey, hey, it's the truth. It's the truth, and the truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free. Somebody said Pisces. Well, no, we just did a collective. All right. So we got Malachi Phillips. So she's going to ask 2 questions. So what's your 2 questions? This is all for my people. This is all for people who can't afford the $20 reads. I'm going to try to do this like twice a month for people who don't want to pay the $20. This is like a way to, for people who don't have the money, that much money to get a read. So I'm setting the reads at $5 per question right now, and this is like pretty much a fan video. Pretty much, if you want to know what this video is all about, it's just a fan video. It's an appreciation video. It's an appreciation video. So, yeah. Okay, one more. Is the Virgo? Is the Virgo serious about? Is Virgo serious about you? Upright, yes. Reverse, no, and why? Yes, they're stressed out about you. Yeah, they are serious about you. They stress out. They think you bring in a lot of good energy. Yeah, they want you, hands down. So, how much are my personal reads? They're $25. I make a personal video and I send it to you, and it's $25 per question. If you get 2, it's $40. But it's pretty good. Everybody who got it, they really like the videos. They're really appreciative of it. So it's a really good buy. I think it gives me a personal question with you. Is nobody can see the video but you, and I think it's a great thing. Okay. All right. So Veronica, thank you, Veronica. All right. So Veronica wants to know, how does Mario feel about our separation? How does Mario feel about you and his separation? They feel like they don't have your attention. They miss your attention, actually, because they're thinking about the attention in a negative way. That means they're missing it, and so they're thinking about long term now. They want to be with you, introduce you to family. Yeah, you're gonna get a message from them. They're gonna want to communicate. I'm saying them want like more out of the situation with you. Okay, because they're stressing out. Stress. I see a lot of stress, missing your attention, and I feel like they're gonna, you and them are gonna talk. Okay. All right, Karen. What's your question? What's the Aries hurt about? What's the Aries hurt about? The attention, the negative attention. They may feel like you get a lot of attention, and they don't trust you. I feel like it's attention, and they feel like negative attention. That they don't like the attention that you're getting. Okay. Yeah, Queen of Wands reverse. That's the card of them feeling like you're a cheater, and you give your attention out. You spread your out. You spread yourself way too thin. Then, so if you want to fix your relationship, You got to be more reserved. If you're not willing to do that, then I'll say let this person go. All right, what's up? What's up, Luna? We're doing $5 super chats questions. I'm doing this for the fans. I'm just doing this for everybody. Yeah, we're already done with it. We had questions answered. People asked questions. They put the questions in. I answered them, and then after that, we're just doing personal questions for $5 because I know everybody can't afford a $20 question. So this is just a fan for just for the fans. What like I'm trying to do this like 2 or 3 times out the month, But yeah. Well, okay. Well, we I guess we got everybody in who wanted to get a question, and we're about to end this. Thank y'all so much for y'all support. Okay, we have one more. Okay. All right. Will the school I'm currently work at be closing at the end of this year? Would it be closing at the end of this year? Just do a $5 super chat. We're just doing $5 super chats because this is like a fan video. This is not like my main readings. This is like just for my fans. Y'all asked. This is all about y'all. I did a collective, but this is all really about y'all. Y'all asked all the questions after that, and then we just doing $5 questions for people who can't afford a $20 reading because normally my readings are $20. Okay. All right. So will the school currently will your school close? Will they recover? Honestly, it's most likely your school might. If they don't close, I feel like they're gonna be so goddamn broke. They're gonna be so broke. So honestly, you might as well start looking for another job. Okay? The cutbacks are gonna be so severe that you might as well look for another job. All right, Tina, what's your question? Okay, did Carlos Bella about me? I just found out. Did Carlos tell Bella about me? Upright, yes. Yes. And Carlos was really emotional about what they told Bella about you. They told him some good things that they wanted from the connection or how good things were with you, and then they told him some negative things about you. Why did they tell Bella this? Because they were sad about something and they felt not in their own, they felt like they weren't in their right mindset. Okay? So, I don't know. All right. So, how is Lupido doing? How is Lupido doing? I don't know. I don't know if I said that right. How is Lupido doing? What's this page of? What about this relationship? Okay. Lupido just found something about a relationship they're in. They're in a relationship, by the way. It's not going too well. They want it to go well. And they're trying to make that work. They feel they're getting a lack of attention from this other relationship. How they feel towards you? They'll reverse like you don't want them anymore, that you are turning your back and you're not open to it. But they feel that they would be happy for you to be open to it, but why would you want to be involved with somebody who's involved? All right. Luna. Love reading from now for 3 months. What's going on the next 3 months? What's going to go on in the next 3 months? People who are not invested. You're going to have a lot of dates, but just people who are not going to be coming in with that long-term energy. They're going to be lazy. The Magician's in reverse. But you're gonna have a lot of confident people who are gonna be coming to you just for them to be selfish about themselves. You're gonna do more of the chasing than they will. So I feel like in the next 6 months, what's your advice? Next 3 months, sorry. The devil. You should play the devil's advocate, and you should be breaking hearts. I know it sounds crazy, but you give too much in a relation. You give too much to people that you just know. Did you just find out about? It's time for you to put these motherfuckers through hell. Like, make standards that are so high that they can never meet it. So you don't get your heart broken this time. Sorry. Sorry. You're too easy. You're too easy. You're just too gullible. You're a sucker for love. Tupac said that. So I would say give them a run for your money. Make the standards high. Well, I think I did my justice for the collect. I think I did my justice for people who can't afford 20, and people who just wanted to see if I was good or not. It's also a way for y'all to. It also was a way for y'all to sample me out to see if I'm good at what I do, as far as my reads and everything. So, hopefully everybody was satisfied. I hope everybody got a chance to, you know, ask me something and get to know me, I guess, a little bit. Did you guys get to know me? Probably not, but um thank you for the $2, Tony, sorry. So thank you all. Appreciate y'all for participating with this. And I'll catch you guys on the next read. We got Scorpio coming up. We got Sagittarius coming up. We got Pisces coming up. We got all signs coming up. We got a lot of stuff coming up today within the next 24 hours. I'm going to be working my butt off. So I'm going to be working my butt off, man. That's my Sunday. In between all that, I'm going to be watching football and trying to find something to eat. But pretty much today, I'm going to be working my butt off for y'all. So thank you. If you guys want to get a personal reading, it's in the description box. And that's it. Thank you, Tori. Let me like your stuff. I'm gonna be tired today, but I really trying to grow this channel, so I'm just gonna try to work very hard and get it done. All right. Well, thank you all. Thank you. Bye.